guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Bitumaletumi Sontasho. Welcome everybody. Welcome. So today we are talking about something that is totally different. We are talking about studying towards PGCE. So I'll be sharing you with all my overall experience as I was studying towards it this year. So a PGCE certificate is a postgraduate certificate in education. So I did mine at Wits. So firstly, I applied at UJ and I got rejected at UJ. And the reason for the rejection was that so I did not have the two subjects as they would require one to have them. So I did my undergrad there and in environmental sciences. So I was majoring in geography and environmental management. All right. So when I applied for my PGC certificate, obviously I wanted to teach geography and another subject, but with them it was like, no, for geography you need to have like geography and history, something like that. But unfortunately for me, I did not do history, so it was like, if I really wanted to do it there, I had to, I don't know, study history or do history. I don't know how, and then I'll be eligible to like do the PGCE there. So UJ, it rejected me, and I applied at the University of Northwest. I had my application. It did not even go anywhere. Like as soon as I was like apply for PGCE there, it was already full. So I guess because it's distance learning for PGCE, then it was like child sebugcwele. And then I applied at UNISA. So I think I applied twice at UNISA. I don't know what happened the previous year, and I applied again. And when I applied, I don't know whether it's the first time or second time, it was phased out. So I guess they wanted to, like, I don't know, I think they wanted like the certain group to like graduate first before they can like have another group in, something like that. It was phased out. And then yeah, UNISA, it was a again for me. But now I'm definitely sure that you can apply for your PGCE there. Yes, bayathatha abantu khona manje. They are taking people, they're enrolling people for PGCE. And then I applied lastly at Words, and no, not unfortunately. What? Unfortunately, by the grace of God, I got admitted there. And then yeah, I did my PGCE. I was doing my PGCE this year. All right. Oh, child, did I not see flames? Oh, oh, oh. School, guys. Yeah, but yeah, we pushed through. So yeah, next I'll be discussing the requirements, and then the modules that one has to do or you will do if you do decide to apply for a PGCE. All right. Okay, so firstly, obviously you need to have completed your undergrad degree. So you need to have completed your undergrad, and after you have completed your undergrad, you will apply. After applying, obviously they accept you, and then you have to register. So when you are registering, you are choosing the modules or the subjects that you want to do. So for me, for example, so I'll be referring to myself because I did it, so that yeah. So with me, I did geography. I did geography and environmental management. So my FET subject, it was geography, and then you have to choose subject. So your SP subject is your senior phase subject. So with me, I chose natural sciences. All right, but you are able to choose more than one senior phase subject. So with me, I only chose natural sciences, but you can also choose to do like social sciences or choose to do geography, and then your SP subjects would be natural sciences and social science and so on. Or you can choose maybe natural science and math, depending on whether you have done math, maybe math 1A during your undergrad degree, something like that. So you are given the opportunity to do more than just one senior phase. So most people, that would do maybe geography, natural sciences, and life orientation as an extra senior phase subject. All right, so firstly, those were my subjects, and then there is rather a compulsory module that one has to do, which is theory of education. All right, so theory of education in each and every single block. So block one is like term one, block two, term two, and so on. So in each and every single block, it got divided into two. So firstly, I'm referring to my notes, all right? So for block one, it was split into becoming a teacher and psychology of education. So that is theory of education split into two. Block one, it's becoming a teacher and the psychology of education. All right. So before the classes commence and all that, you have to go for your observation week. Okay, so when you go for your observation week, you take the letter that you got from school and you present it to the principal. Hey, my name is Dumi, I'm doing my PGCE and I would like to come to the school to observe. All right, so with most schools, they're like, I will observe what? They do not they don't buy this thing of observing, but I guess it depends on the school, depends on the principal, and depends on your supervising teacher. So the supervising teacher would be, for me, obviously I'll be assigned a teacher who does or who teaches geography. So that teacher would be like, okay, you can come observe my classes, but maybe only for just 1 day or 2 days, and then the rest of the days you need to like teach. All right, but at school they said the first week you are to observe only. So I guess it depends as well on the type of school that you went to. Yeah, and so with me, Shem, I observed, I think, 2 days, and then they're like, you got to teach. You can only learn through practice, not by just observing, And I guess most teachers, they are uncomfortable with you just, checking their teaching styles and strategies and all that. So they're like, Aibo, you are here to judge me. Who are you? Something like that. Yeah, but yeah, you do that during the first block before the classes start. You have to go for your 1 week observations, and we did that, and then after that the classes start. Once classes start, uh obviously you have assignments to do, you have lesson plans to create, you have just articles to read, you have like tons and tons of articles to read, assignments to type, and so on and so on. So with me, in total, I did 4 modules. So that would be theory of education split into two, because you have 2 exams: assignment, test. So it's like 2 modules for theory of education, and then I did geography and natural sciences. All right, so in total there were 4 modules. And then you come to block two. So in block two, for theory of education, it is split into two, and you do, number one, you will do pedagogy and assessment, and then secondly you will do inclusive education. So that is for your theory of education, and you will continue to do your FET subject and your SP subject. And then come to block three, which is term three. So for term three, block three, we had to do our teaching experience, which others they call practicals. So you need to be to go rather at school and teach, and grow as a teacher and see, is this me, is this not for me, and so on. So due to COVID and all that, in total we had 6 weeks of teaching experience, but the first 2 weeks it was online. So you would prepare your lesson. Maybe the lecturer would be like, okay, prepare a lesson on tropical cyclones, grade 10 lesson on tropical cyclones, and you need to present the lesson to your classmates. So you would go to your PC, create a lesson plan, and then create your slideshows, your PowerPoint, your lesson, introduction, so on, include your activities, include videos that you would use in class, just include images and all that. And then depending on whichever platform that the teacher would be using, whether it's Teams or Zoom or whatever, you would present your lesson there. And then the teacher would be like, okay, the introduction was good, this was good, work on this, work on that, improve this and all that. So that is for 2 weeks you would do that. We did that rather online. And then for the rest of the 4 weeks that were left, we had to go to school in person. So you would go to the assigned school, and yeah, you start your practicals. So when you get there, obviously you introduce yourself, and after introducing yourself, you will be assigned a teacher. They will take you either to the HOD or to another teacher who teaches geography, in my case. And then, yeah, the teacher will be like, okay, you're taking all my classes, or you can only take this class, and then you go to another teacher and take another class from them. So with me, because I was doing geography and natural sciences, I was assigned two natural science, grade 9 natural science classes, two grade 10 geography classes, and two grade 11 geography classes. So because of it was in September, grade 12s, they were busy with prelims, so you just leave grade 12s alone. You let them be, and you just focus on the other grades. So the teacher is like, Tata, take everything. Here are the markers, here chalk, you want chalk, everything. Here's the material to use. These are your kids, and yeah, uyabona ukuthi uyenza njani nabo. And yeah, some teachers are supportive, some are just like, child, do it on your own. I did it on my own, and now as Ibone, others, they will take you step by step, introduce you to the learners, and so on. Just make sure that you are comfortable. So yeah, teaching experience is it's a great it's a great it's a great opportunity to see whether this is for you or not. Because these kids, with me, I was like, me, I am sweet, I am calm, I am those kids, they will bring out the inner in you. They'll bring out the inner Sulwane. They will bring out the inner Sulwane in you, and then you find yourself being like, yeah, yay. But yeah, I guess if you love it, man, yeah, man, you can't, you just can't, you just can't. You just want to do this one thing. You just want to do this one thing. So that is for the teaching experiences. So for teaching experience, all the classes that you are assigned, you are basically the teacher. You are not the student. With the learners, they see a teacher. So you have to come with the attitude that, yes, I'm still a student, but to them, I'm a teacher. You need to respect them, and they will respect you back. Don't come there and be like, Miss Know It All, and just remain calm, be the teacher, and teach abantwana. It's very important to keep your lessons aligned to the curriculum, aligned to the ATP, and so on, just to make sure that you are on par. And then as you continue with the practicals, there will come a time whereby you have a crit. All right, so a crit is when a lecturer from school or your tutor from school comes, and they basically observe you teaching. So they will check your teaching strategy, your classroom management, all those things. They will check how you handle certain situations and so on. So it's very important. Crit days are like everything. It's like everything. It's like all the articles you have read, all the theory you have been taught. It's time for you to just apply everything. So they will check everything. They will check, are you using the board? Are you using extra resources? Did you bring some props? Did you come with a chart? And so on. So they do that a lot, and they check, everything. Then lastly, when you are done with your 4 weeks of practicals, you need to do block 4, term 4, and for theory of education, you'll be doing being a teacher, and lastly, you will do philosophy of education, and then you get on with your exams, you pass, and then you are a qualified educator. So if you have any questions, please leave them down on the comment section, or catch me on Instagram, or email me on my email address. I'll leave all the details down below. Take care, keep well, and I hope I'll see you again next time. And please do not forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell. Goodbye.